Hello and welcome, MitchManix here. We all love a good MMO, but even massively multiplayer titles can have their share of bugs and glitches. Today I'm going to do a quick top 5 of the most hilarious ones I've encountered, starting with the quite mundane all the way up to some of the most mental and ridiculous I've ever seen, with number 1 in particular being some epic nightmare fuel. Let's get started. In at number 5, we are starting off with the zero fucks given riding technique. Clearly my man Barrington cares not for where he goes at all, simply letting the horse do whatever he wants, as long as he looks fabulous. Self-driving cars move over. Horses in ESO can be quite the experience, and also useful for reaching that shopping item on the top shelf it seems. Coming in at number 4, we have the Garrison Orc Symptoms of taking far too much Viagra with a loincloth that won't quit. I can't help but feel sorry for the female population of the garrison with this guy wandering around. A PSA of why you should never buy the pills advertised in those spam emails. My man here at number 4 giving a whole new meaning to windmilling. In at number 3 we have the quest giver who can't quite remember whether he left the oven on at home. Either that or he's attempting to cure his social anxiety with a mountain of cocaine. Not going to lie, for a while after I was always keeping a look over my shoulder just to be aware of this guy returning, and I turned around to see him flailing towards me like that thing out of It Follows. This one did stay with me for a while. Moving on to number 2, we are again visiting the garrisons just after release to find the most disturbing case of sleepwalking I've ever seen. I mean, you couldn't even call it sleepwalking. This poor orc here, suffering from a bad case of sleep sliding, almost always wakes up dazed and confused, more than likely or not ending up in a completely different location to where he started. The small upshot, of course, being that anyone witnessing could utilize the guy for the world's most disturbing form of public transportation. Number 1, and there's so many layers to this one I don't even know where to start. At first, it seems like Barrington here is simply trying to confirm or deny his theory that horses have udders, and it hits pretty high on the what the fuck scale. But the real fun starts when he starts moving, and it seems the horse has had enough and instead decided to ride around its owner like a demented crab creature. I don't know why, but the fact that my character has antlers on his helm makes this even more ridiculous. And God only knows what those players are thinking seeing this gliding through the night towards them. This is by far one of the most disturbing glitches I have ever seen in any game, as just the movement alone gives me chills. There's just something about the crab creature pose. For as long as Barrington has that mount, he goes without saying that he'll never look upon it the same way again. And that's my list of the top 5 MMO glitches so far. These are a few of mine, but if anyone wants to see some more compilations, I'll leave an email down below to send any of your crazy glitches or moments. And if I get enough submissions, I'll put together part 2 to see if the crab can be dethroned. Why not subscribe for more MMO content? Drop a like on the video if you liked it really helps me out. And I'll see you guys in the next one.